Hi, welcome to Module 3 of Learn Fashion Sewing. We're going to go on an adventure with zippers. Put this away. We're going to go through sewing several types of applications with using many different types of zippers. Zippers exist in so many designs and width and materials. I get a lot of older zippers actually in my local Buy Nothing group, and they're adorable. You should see if you can get some. People just have zippers that they give away for free. We're going to work with normal plastic coil zippers, standard, that are just sewn in. We're going to work with zippers that have interesting coils and interesting pulls, and we are going to make them pouches where they're visible, and we're going to make both unlined and lined pouches that you can make in so many different materials. We're going to do lined pouches as well. They are great for anything you want pouches for, and you can make them in many different sizes. This could be a little longer and then a fold over clutch, or like this, like a fold over clutch using fake leather or vinyl from fabric store, but you can get it basically everywhere. I've seen it in big supermarkets here as well. We're using oilcloth or tablecloth vinyl. I recommend that you go ahead and make like 3 of each type or something like that, because that'll give you the confidence that you can sew zippers. The practice makes perfect factor is big here, and you just need to try it out a couple of times. So make a bunch, put it in your gift drawer, and you'll have pouches for gifts and for socks and for toiletries, or for knitting gear or sewing gear for a very long time. For the pouches, we're going to use zippers, ordinary plastic zippers, or zippers that have a fun coil or something like that. We are also going to do a centered zipper application like this. In itself is more or less concealed, but the stitching, the top stitching, is visible. We are going to do something called a lapped application. Same deal, the zipper is more or less concealed here, but the top stitching is visible. And then we're going to sew different kind of zippers. Invisible zippers are obviously not invisible, and they come in many more colors than black and white, and I'll show you just in a second. What they do have is that the plastic coil is on the back side, on the wrong side of the zipper, and it's practically invisible from the front side, the right side of the zipper. So we're going to sew them in, and here we have a sample. The zipper is concealed completely. Show you. You can only see the zipper pull. I don't know if I can do this. Here we go. And I'm going to show you 2 different methods for sewing that. And I'll get back to that. One is with a special invisible zipper presser foot. And the other one is sewn, the other method, you just use standard zipper foot that comes with your machine, like this. So to do this, you're going to need some zippers, standard plastic zippers, some pretty zippers, a couple of invisible zippers if you want to practice that as well. I would get at least 3 of each kind. Go check out your local thrift store or ask in your local Buy Nothing group. There is so much people have stashed around that they want to get rid of that you can help them with. This is the zipper foot. something like that will come with your machine. You will have a zipper foot in your collection, I'm pretty sure. Something like it. This does not usually come with your machine, an invisible zipper foot. It is 1,000 times easier and simpler to sew in an invisible zipper if you have an invisible zipper foot. So if you plan on doing that, I mean, get the zipper foot. It's not that expensive, and it is particular to your brand or to your make of machine, maybe even the model. So you should Google your sewing machine model and invisible zipper foot and see what comes up. But they're very inexpensive, and you can get them at most sewing stores. Another thing you might want to get a hold on for sewing zippers is this. It is Wonder Tape. You buy them in rolls like this, and it's readily available. I've seen it in big supermarkets, in fabric stores, anywhere. It's a double-sided tape that dissolves when you wash the garment. It makes it easier to put the zipper in place instead of using pins. Very helpful. So you're going to need those tools. You're going to need zippers. You're going to need some fabric to make samples from and to make pouches from. And you're going to need some oilcloth, tablecloth, or fake leather to make the pouches that are unlined. Another thing that you need when sewing zippers is interfacing. The lined pouch has a whole section of me talking about different sorts of interfacing. It works as stabilizer for the fabric. It can change the hold and the feel of the fabric, and it makes zipper installation easier. Interfacing is something you get everywhere where they sell fabric, and you want to use that for your zipper installation as well. So I guess we're ready to begin. Have fun with Module 3.